This morning we have a Dr. Jonathan Schwacke in the studio with us from UP Health System. You are a gastroenterologist, and we're going to be talking about colorectal cancer because March is colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. So we wanted to put the highlight on particularly just building some awareness and kind of what to look for. So first of all, why do you take a month to really, dive in and kind of put a spotlight on this particular cancer?
Yeah, so March is a good opportunity to raise awareness for colorectal cancer screening. Colorectal cancer remains the fourth most commonly diagnosed cancer in the United States, as well as the second most common cause of cancer-related death. Those statistics are particularly glaring when you consider that we have screening tests that can almost entirely prevent colon cancer-related death, and in many cases prevent it from happening at all. Yet people continue to be diagnosed on a all too common basis and die from colorectal cancer.
Are there certain risks or symptoms or things we should be looking out for that maybe we're not paying attention to?
Yeah, so in early stage colon cancer or colon polyps, which can lead to colon cancer, are entirely asymptomatic for the most part. And so the goal, of course, is to catch those things before you ever have symptoms. But symptoms that you should be aware of or should consult with your healthcare provider include abdominal pain, any evidence of blood in the stools, unintentional weight loss, or really any other concerning GI tract symptoms that you're worried about. So,
when should someone go in for a screening?
Yeah, so we recently lowered the initial screening age for colorectal cancer screening to age 45. And that was based on the fact that there's an increasing incidence of colorectal cancer diagnosis in patients under the age of 50. So everyone should have screening, and 45 years old is the minimum age for that. There can be other risk factors that warrant earlier screening than that, including family history of colorectal cancer or other GI tract diseases that may increase your risk for colorectal cancer.
What's involved in a screening?
So there's two main screening modalities now that we have for colorectal cancer. Colonoscopy is the test that, as a gastroenterologist, that I perform on a regular basis. Colonoscopy is a routine, outpatient, safe, comfortable screening test that we perform on a daily basis up at the hospital. It's very sensitive and accurate for diagnosing early stage colon cancer, but more importantly, we're able to detect colorectal polyps that may be precancerous and remove them before they ever cause any problems. The other main screening test would be what's called Cologuard. Cologuard is a at-home test that patients collect a small stool sample and send it into a company that tests that sample for not only the presence of microscopic blood, but also for certain DNA markers that have been shown to be elevated in patients with colorectal cancer, as well as advanced precancerous polyps.
And quickly, if we want to be ahead of our health and just, try to keep our colon health at top form, best piece of advice?
Get screened. I want to drive home the point that everybody needs screening, regardless of cancer history, regardless of family history, regardless of any symptoms that you have. The time to catch it is before you even know it's there. But in general, healthy diet, including high fiber, avoidance of cigarette smoking, avoidance of alcohol, and maintaining a healthy body weight are the biggest modifiable risk factors that patients have.
And just talk to your doctor about a screening?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Really appreciate it. We'll put all this information up on our website if you want to take a look back. Mandy, back to you.